The Captains is showing on Don Richie TV. A recap of this movie talks about two lambers, which means two liars, lying to each other that they are rich, thinking the other is actually rich so that they can get married and get money. So they ended up finding out that, oops, we just got married and we are both poor. So that is what this movie is about. The Captains again showing on Don Richie TV. What I like about this movie, the acting of both main characters, Frederick, Leonard, and Sandra Okunzuwa. Yes, they were fun to watch. They were interesting to watch. They had this synergy. They had this energy going on. It's as if they are friends. It's as if they know it. Like, the vibe was, you can just see how they were, their vibe was oozing out when you see them together at their movie, and which is something I really like about them. The two of them just gave us just interesting energy, fun energy, ginger. Like, you can see how interesting it is to watch both of them fight it out, and that is really nice coming from both of them. I mean, we all know that individually they have their own channel which they produce movie. Seeing them on another movie production was so nice to see. I enjoyed how both of them were actually just giving us buzz all together. It was interesting, the storyline was interesting, and they gave us their best as well, and that's something I like about this movie. Another thing I like about this movie is the marriage registrar's office. That is a good one right there, because I know that YouTube, they hardly give us wedding scenes. Like, that is a lot of work. That is a lot of investment to YouTube producers. So at least I can appreciate that she wore something like, you know, a wedding gown. Frederick was in a very good suit. They went to the registrar with their fake parents. That was really nice. So I just love how they gave us a marriage ceremony in terms of registry. So that is like a court wedding, and that is something I like about this movie. Another thing I like about this movie is the location of the movie in terms of the second part of the movie, which is when they found out they were actually poor, so they moved out to their poor state. That poor house they use is really nice. I love the furniture of the house. It was really giving, we are poor, we are managing, we are not starting our life together. I like that a lot about it. And then I love their costume in that aspect when they were poor. So that was something I really like about it in this movie. And finally, I also love how there was a scene where, you know, he has been saving, so he want to make sure the wife have something to do. So he built a shop for her. I love that scene. Actually, I just love how it was just making sense. I like that scene a lot. So yeah, those are pretty much what I like about this movie. What I do not like about this movie, first I'll start by saying that this movie is a photocopy of the movie called Till Lies Do Us Part. That movie features Bolaji Ogunmola as well as Too Sweet Anna. So I don't know if the movie is on B Daniels or I don't know, one of those channels like that. The movie is just a photocopy. I don't know if it's the same person that owns the two channels, but again, it's the same storyline. Nothing has changed. It's the same thing. Like, everything is the same thing. The only difference is here Frederick was a houseboy pretending to be rich. Then the other one, or Till Lies Do Us Apart, Too Sweet Anand is a mechanic and showing off cars that he's rich. That's just the difference. It's the same thing. The same thing. The pregnancy, finding out they lived like the same thing. So what I'm saying is, I hate the fact that this is just a photocopy of another storyline, repetition of another storyline that is done with different characters in a different set or different YouTube channel. You've seen this movie, you've had this moment before with other producers. So it's the same thing here, but this one is actually doing good numbers. So kudos to both producers involved. Next thing I don't like about this movie is cinematography. Yes, I know you say you're always having problem with cinematography. Yes, I am, because when I see a cinematography that I like, I always say it. And when there's a cinematography I don't like, I'll as well go ahead and say it. So yes, I do not like cinematography of this movie. The other part of cinematography I like is when they were poor. But when they were rich, the house, I don't like, there's this always this ashy filter look that is always on the videos, and that is why I keep talking about it, that I do not like their cinematography. Like, come on guys, you can do better. I keep saying that they are TikTok editors who produce videos, good quality video editing and content. You can see that you are like, why can't we have this kind of quality on our YouTube videos? When are we going to have that? Like, when we hit 1,000 subscribers, hopefully, when I'm talking about the reason why I hate most of these YouTube cinematographies, then I'll give you a copy, or I'll give you an example of videos that are good cinematography that editors of YouTube movies can emulate or learn something and change it. Because guys, come on, we are in 2025, we are not in 2010 or 2015 when you're giving us this. Even music videos are giving us good cinematography. Like, why the hell is a movie still, why? You can't differentiate between red and blue, green and white. What exactly is the problem? Cinematography should be in the trash when it comes to this movie. And this brings me to the length. Like, why is this movie 2 hours 30 minutes plus? What the hell is going on? When it's like that, you guys know I will fast forward it, because this storyline, I have seen it before. I have seen it before. So why the hell will I waste my time 2 hours and watch a movie like this? No. I am not going to do that. So if you are watching 2 hours movie, kudos to you. You are doing well, but here I am not. Now somebody will say, you're not watching the whole movie, so why do you have the right to review? Hello, because I know the storyline, I know how it's going to end. Why should I waste time and watch a movie that is not beautiful? We are not having a very good cinematography to viewing pleasure is not being met. Why will I sit my ass down and watch a movie 2 hours plus? Nope. So yes, it's too long. I won't waste my time. And yep, for a repeated storyline, no damn reason will I do that. So guys, yes, rating this movie, I'm going to give it 2/10. It's quite interesting. Yes, you have all the fun in it. If you are into things like that, you will definitely love it. The Captains is showing on Don Richie TV. If you're interested, do well to watch. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I will see you all in my next movie review.